Alright, Sedrick Evin here live with Sean Hill, one of my former basketball players that I used to play with. Sean, what's the season looking like for the year?
It's looking great. We're a little young, you know. It's a little young team, but we're looking a little small, but we're going to get there. We have a lot of speed this year. It's looking real good.
I heard you did awesome in the summer league.
Yeah, averaging 25 a game.
Oh, that's
11
those are big numbers.
It's all right.
And so you're starting point guard this year?
Yes, I am.
And so who do you have in the other four positions?
It's me at the 1, Taj at the 2, Zach at the 3, Brandon at the 4, and Daquan at the 5.
Who's your sixth man?
Barry.
Barry?
Barry
That's a good dude. In case you don't know Barry, he's a good man. Well, what is Ake looking forward to? Like, what are the change-ups? What are we looking forward to this year?
We changing up everything. Offense, defense, everything. We don't want the same things last year. I told him, as I'm a captain, you feel me, so I want to just switch up everything and go start fresh this year.
So you're not going to be one-dimensional. You're going to have a plethora of things to scan through amongst going up against these teams.
Right.
Well, who was your first game against?
I think Dumont.
Dumont?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey. Home or away?
I think away. I think home or away. One of those home, I think.
Well, how long have you been playing basketball?
All my life, basically.
Since elementary school. I was there for a whole lot of it, you know.
It's been a long time.
And what do you plan on taking this? How far do you plan on taking this basketball?
I mean, I want to go to college. I mean, I have, offers, but that's through summer league, so,
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should get more offers during the league.
Yeah, definitely. And you also have a coach who can make things happen, so.
Yeah, you got a lot of connections, so.
Yeah.
Who's your coach? Yeah.
Gerald Akerich is his coach, in case you didn't know this. Assistant coach, Hampton, Andre Hampton. Yeah. They both work in the, Coach Akerich works up at the high school. Andre Hampton works here with us, so he has a view and an eye on his players every now and again. Anybody try to cut up, keeping them in line. And your brother Aaron Durrell, also a former basketball player of the Dwight Moore system. Then he went to Teaneck, also a good player. So how would you say you and your brother's comparison in sports is?
Our vision. We both got the same vision. I mean, I'm faster than him. He has a little more experience than me. You've been playing longer.
Yeah.
But as you know, you go on. Everybody say I'm better than him, I don't know. Everybody tells me I'm better than him.
Aaron, he's better than you. I know you watching this. He's better than you. And yeah, what college is like? What is your main college you want to get into?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, whatever floats my boat.
Yeah, it's kind of homo, but.
Cut. Okay, wait a second. So listen.
Yeah, we're back here getting live after the commercial break. I'm here with Sean Hill, Inglewood Raiders basketball player, starting point guard. And we were just speaking on his aspects of the team this year and, like, do he want to take the basketball to a next level? So if you're just tuning in, we're gonna continue this segment of Inglewood's Sports Live. So, what do you think about the football team this year? And I hear a lot of talk. That this year's basketball team and football team is a lot more focused than last year's and prior to last year. So what do you think about that? Do you think there's any truth to that?
Yeah. But then again, everybody's young this year, so everybody wanted more, Last year, everybody, want to smoke, drink, go out, party.
I agree.
Exactly. Everybody focused this year, so it should be a good year for both teams.
Definitely. So for those who used to play for the Inglewood system, we're just trying to let you know, well, we're both players, football player, basketball player. We wanted more than you. So if we have state, if we go to the state, maybe even playoffs, your team is former sectional state champions or something like that, yeah. Well, it's time for a new look for the football and the basketball. We're trying to take it to the next level. And also, we wanted more. We're all dedicated. And the main thing is that we all realize that together as a team is going to get us a win. Not one person, an individual, how could I put this, individual outlooks towards I'm the #1 player. There is no I in team. So, you know, with that being said, we're going to have the closing statement by Sean Hill. All right, well, we're going to end this one with a shebang. In reference to everything I said, and despite of the actions being taken by the community and who wants to step up and take a stand, this is the motto I'm going to live by. Live for something and die for nothing. Live for something or die for nothing. It's about time somebody put their foot down and say, I'm going to help this person. I'm going to help that person. There's enough going on in this world where there's not enough help being given. And it's time for someone to put their foot down and say, I'm going to be one of those who's going to help.
Cool. All right. Anybody else got something? We're going to take that. We're going to go with that.
That's it right there.
All right, cool.
You can't.
And
And I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty much guaranteeing, you get us a couple of centers or areas like that to hang, like basically hangout spots, the violence and the crimes will go down, because you won't have too many 13 and 14-year-olds running around throwing up gang signs and bandanas and smoking and breaking windows and bothering old people because they have nothing else better to do. I'm pretty sure if you give a lot of youngsters something to do, they'll do something much more better with their time rather than just run the streets all night and disrespect their parents.
I'm Darren. As you said before, I think it's a valid response because they claim the kids are the future, and yet they're not trying to see us grow. They give us no support. They give us no help, and they just watch us wild out, do things, and then they throw the cops there, and then they flip it around and ask, why are the kids doing this? Why are the parents not helping? Why are the parents not stopping? Why is the community letting us go along like this when the higher people, the people above,
Hierarchy.
yeah, other people are really actually letting us do this because the summertime comes around, they shut the park down, they close gates off, they limit our games, they take away our own day.
What is there to do?
We haven't had Englewood Day for 2 years now, you know? When the winter time comes around, we have no place to stay. There's no shelter places. We can't even stay in our own high school after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
So what do you expect us to do besides run the streets all day? These kids are young. Half of them are single-parent homes. They have no father figure. So a mother can't raise a man.
Yeah, and I can agree on that. And I was always told when I was younger that it takes a village to raise a child. And, I mean, when is everybody going to take a stand and step up and realize if they want their children to be better, why wouldn't you help somebody else's child? Because then when your back is turned to that one child that you think is going to be, or maybe the future president, he's out running the streets with the same person that you wouldn't even give a dollar to because his parents are struggling, or maybe he doesn't have parents, he's living with a grandparent, or maybe he's just living somewhere in the streets because he can't deal with too much drama going on at his house. The basic thing is a lot of parents are so quick to single out their child from a bunch when their child is involved in just as much action as the next kid. And that's what it all boils down to. And then from there, it starts to rise and it starts to spread. It's like cancer. One bad child may turn a village out within days or maybe weeks, but a parent or maybe parents can take a stand and put their foot down and say, well, it's going to stop here. Somebody take this child in. And it starts to spread as far as the adults also. They start talking, gossiping. Next thing you know, there's another bad couple of eyes on this child. And then who's going to want to take care of a nuisance? Because that one parent who knew what was going down didn't want to take a stand at that point in time.
All right, good. Sean, your name's Sean, right? All right, point is to Sean. Sean's going to give us his narrative.
Yeah, my name is Sean. And I agree with everything they saying. Basically, kids do become gang members. You feel me? They think they got power over anything and everything. But if we did have a center, a community center where we could all go chill, have fun, you know, play pool, whatever, stay out of trouble, then that would be the case. But it seems like these people don't care about us, for real. But you know, it's the way of life.
9 times out of 10, like I feel like we have to make it ourselves, and there's not too much help. Your parents can lead you to the water, but it's up to you to drink it. And with that being said, there's a whole lot of opportunities out there, but there was a lot of opportunities limited for a lot of people at a young age. They were involved in the wrong things. And JDC and a whole lot of juvenile detention center time has limited their record to being such a good one. I'm not saying that it's anybody's fault that these people have chosen to take these actions, but if you think about it and look at the bigger picture, if there was actually something for us to do and something that they know we like and are involved in, when would a child find time to go run the streets and go find out where they could buy the latest guns to carry on their hip and find out what adult's going to buy liquor for them or whatever the case may be? But, hey, sooner or later, somebody has to take a stand. And if nobody's willing to, I'm at the age where I can put my foot down and I can make movements myself. And so, Sean and Darren.
All right, good. Put it on pause.
Well, boy, we all got in trouble. The place down.
He was a bad man.
And I just got in bent and waiting. I had to wait. Put up a fella and shoot him up and then got up
He
and
was
I
a
thought
bad
I
man.
outside I could make a living without waking and I come in and put a pistol on folks and that wouldn't do